Hello, friends. Are you ready? I'm ready. I have my drink of choice, which is a zero sugar margarita from, the grocery store. So we are on the budget, right? So we are still in September. Today is the 27th of September. Today was a payday for me, and I tell you, I have had lots of changes happening in this last month. They were crazy. Suffice it to say, the pay went up. I didn't get a raise. I switched jobs. So I am no longer working for the company that I was. I still have a day job. I am now working for a different employer that pays a whole lot better. So hopefully I can really start making a big dent in the amount of debt that I have and having enough money to go around where I'm not struggling all the time, right? The key word is struggle. This was super struggle for however very long time. So the budget I'm doing was the paycheck I got yesterday and today. I have already paid a couple of things that needed to get paid with that, so I'm not budgeting the full amount. I am only budgeting a portion of the amount that I got. So we are budgeting $900. Is this going to be enough for these next week and a half? I don't know. We will find out. Let's do. So this is going to be the budget for really from the 27th, so which is today. So September 27th through October 10. And we're budgeting 900, or we're budgeting with 900, right? So let's see. Changes have been made to the number of people we have in our household. So now instead of having household bills be split amongst my daughter and myself, it's now my daughter, myself, and the boyfriend. And so now that's changed the amount of rent that we all owe. So it's going to be around $480. And I'm just going to take these pages out as I go. Because, oh yeah, I got this tray at Marshall's a long time ago. It's just going to be easier to write on here without things getting in the way. That's all. All right, so we are budgeting with $900 for this next 2 weeks. So my payday changes from a Thursday to a Friday. It is still bi-weekly. My rate has almost doubled since changing companies and changing positions and what I do for a day job. I am still building a business as a travel agent, but now that I've got more money coming in, I think I can use and budget more of the money I'll be making to outsourcing some of the things I need to do to grow my travel agent business, which a lot of it is marketing and promotions. Um, I'll just have to see what my paychecks look like in the coming weeks. So for October, these 2 paychecks in October, those are not going to reflect what I will be getting paid. Hold on a second. Right. Okay. So what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying, but I had to take a phone call. So that train of thought. Where did it go? Where did it go? Nobody knows. All right. So I'm zooming you in just a hair because we're only working with these 2 weeks from the 1st of October through the 10th of October, which is all the way over here. That's what we're working with. Things have changed. All right, so rent. My rent amount now, since we have another person in our household, has changed, and that's about $480 for rent. My Amazon bill changed, and that's about $32. The Squarespace hasn't changed, right? Squarespace is my domains and my Google Workspace, my business email accounts. Google storage hasn't changed, and that's $10. This is my dental credit card. We are behind on that one, but its usual payment is $130. Car insurance is astronomical right now. It's about $150, and I split that with between myself and my daughter, so that full payment is like $300. Renter's insurance is about $12. Netflix is about $23. I'm okay on my Blue Card, and I'll start paying that down once I get the regular paychecks coming in from this new job. Capital One is $25. This is getting paid down real fast, which is really nice. We are going over this one. Canva is fine. It's still 13. Spotify went up to 20. And that is what we are covering here. Let's go back. Let me move this over just a hair. Over and up. Okay. These are the bills that we really have to worry about, right? So we have rent, Amazon, Squarespace, Google storage, a credit card, car insurance, renter's insurance, Netflix, another credit card, and some business stuff. We're only dealing with $900. Can I do it with $900? I hope so, but we shall see. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more. I think it's just going to be easier this way. All right, so now we have our amounts set up. You can, if you want to see the numbers clearer, you can zoom in on your, that's not what I wanted to do. Zoom in on your phone or on your computer, kind of make the video a little bigger. I messed up, you guys. That was not smart. That was not smart at all. Oh my gosh. Wowzers. That was fun. All right. So we are working with the stuff that we have to pay. 100% has to get paid. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to, these are our living expenses. And I'll put them in here. Let's see. So my controls for my phone are like right there. So when I put the calculator up, I don't know if you can see it, but I want to be as transparent as possible. Rent is what has, ooh, that's the wrong one. This is my business. This is for business expenses. This is for what has to get paid. That's most important. Okay, the things that have to get paid or else are rent, car insurance, renter's insurance, and that is about it for the next week and a half, right? The rest is business. The rest is nice to have. It's debt and so far. So for what we have to pay, or else, so our for what is called in like budgeting or Dave Ramsey-ish is 4 walls, right? You want to get your 4 walls where you live, your food, your housing, clothing, transportation sorted before you do anything else. So I'm working with car insurance, renter's insurance, and rent for this time period. I have already set aside $100 in my budget account, just in case I need it. I don't think I'm going to need it. I think I can actually use that money for groceries, but we're going to see how this budget pans out. I have the next 3 days off. Maybe I'll DoorDash, maybe not. It really just depends how this works with the amount of money that we have. So we have 480 plus 150 plus 12 is 642 that has to get paid immediately with this paycheck. So this is 642. Living expenses, must pay, nice to have, living is 642. Credit, let's go for credit cards. Those are the credit cards. Amazon is 32. And I'm going to leave Concora for a second, but that, because I'm so behind on that. Our blue card is 130 and Capital One is 25. So 32 plus 130 plus 25. So far that's 155. And if I do Concora plus 130, 285. Which I can already tell I'm over that. I'm over that 900 at this moment. That's debt. Now let's look at the nice to have. Right? This is the stuff that comes in purple, the stuff that we can live without. It's not going to make a big difference if we need to cut it out. That is Netflix. That's 23. And Spotify. So 23 plus 20. And we're calling that the nice to have extra. We'll call this fun. That's 43. And I need to add it in my business, which is what is left over, which is 8 plus 10 plus 10 is 18. And that is Squarespace and Google Storage. Okay, so that is 18. Let's see what we have all together. Let's see what we can pay. 642 plus 285 plus 43 plus 18 equals 988. Oh, this is 988. And I have that extra 100. So essentially I would have $12. But I know I have some prescriptions that I have just put in to be filled. And since I don't have insurance currently, I'm paying the cash amount for it, and it is going to be a doozy. So if I do 988 minus the 130 for Concora, because I know on the 11th I'm going to get a bigger paycheck. Let's see. Let's do 988 minus 130 is 858. Okay. So if I do 858, if I don't pay Concora, right? If I take debt, minus 130, that will bring us to 858 out of 900. 42. Okay, so I can have 42 for prescriptions. And my prescriptions that are the cash amount is more than 42, but I know I can DoorDash for the rest of it. So my prescriptions are going to be about I'm going to say it's 80. I'm only saying it's 80 because there's one that it's still trying to get filled, so I don't have the amount for that. But the same drug in a different dosage is $30. I just need that drug in a smaller milligram also. So it might be the same $30, it might be less, so I'm just going to budget $80. So if I have $42 for a prescription and I'm budgeting $80, I just need $38 from DoorDash. And that's easy. That'll be easy to do. And since I'm off for the next 3 days, I should be able to DoorDash some money for Concora also, to pay that, because we are behind like nobody's business. I got behind on another bill, on a hospital bill for Amelia, but that bill is supposed to be on auto pay. But I got notice that they were sending it to collections, and I emailed them, and that I replied to that email. I'm like, yo, you just sent me an email that said you're putting this bill into auto pay. So I need to call them and find out what their disconnect was, because that bill shouldn't be in collections if they're putting it on auto pay, or if it's on auto pay. I haven't seen any monies come out for that bill, but I have got several emails from them saying that that bill is now on auto pay, and I don't have to worry about doing one-time payments. So I do need to call them, find out what the deal was, because I don't need my daughter's credit being affected, because I am having financial issues. So that is the budget for really the first 2 weeks in October, for this next 2 weeks until the 10th. And oh no, I need one more. Ooh, I did not add Canva in this. Ooh, I need to DoorDash an extra 13 for Canva. Plus 13. This is prescriptions. Okay, so that's like $50. That's like no big deal. I can do that, stick it into my subscription and payment account, and be good. Yes? Yes. Did that make sense? Let me know if it makes sense to you. Hopefully it does. It did. What? All right. I'm going to go. I am going to finish my adult beverage and maybe have another one. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.